Yes, welcome. I said I'm gonna be here and I am here. Welcome to the live, people. Tonight's topic is a balanced diet. And we're gonna run a survey and ask, is a balanced diet important to you? As I say, welcome to Irie Corner. We emphasize and we try to stream positive energy into the world. We try to stream positive energy into the world. We also like to take our surveys, you know, just to test the temperature of society. See where society is at with this one. Okay, so having a balanced diet, is it important to you? Remember to subscribe to the channel. We're doing a 5K giveaway. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a roughly a PlayStation 5. We're gonna be here Irie Wednesday coming up. I really like Irie Wednesday where we take music selection and stuff like that. I'm trying to get my computer started so I can get to my notes and stuff like that. But if you're coming into the live, just tell us where you're watching from. Big up yourself. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hope you had a blast for Thanksgiving. And as we say, love, peace, and chicken grease. Big up on yourself. So we're up and running now. Oh, yeah. We are up and running. I'm getting set up on the survey. One moment. Tell us where you're watching from. Big up on the goddamn self. Shout out. Shout out to everyone. Hope you had a great Saturday. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. I keep trying to use the rat and it not working. Alright, so let's set up our poll. Big up yourself, Griffer. Big up yourself. Respect. One love, my general. One love. Okay, we're starting the live a little bit late. Putting in our 1 hour, Let's say spreading peace and positivity throughout the and discussing. So as today, I was thinking that we do a little survey. Do you think you have a balanced diet? I was watching a video where a cop went to arrest some people and everybody was just, a bit chubby and thing like that. So I'm like, do people emphasize? Oh, we're not playing any music tonight, Griffer. We do it only on Wednesday night. Only on Wednesday night because when you play music, they demonetize the live. So we only do it on Wednesday night and thing like that. We're setting up a survey, regular topic again tonight topic. Nice little topic, a balanced diet. Do you think you have a balanced diet? And how important is having a balanced diet to you? Understand me? We like to get at least 20% taking the survey or close to 20% taking the survey before we start giving our view, our point of view on it. Well, I honestly believe we only need to eat one time a day. I think we've been misled into consumerism to believe that you need to eat 3 times a day. I believe being hungry is very important. Snickers have an advertisement where they're like, you're not the real you when you are hungry. And that's a lie. You the real you when you are hungry. Understand me? When you're full, you're passive. You're not really thinking. That machine not on. Your brain not clicking. Survival instinct don't take over. Understand me? When you're hungry, the real you. But a balanced diet. Take the poll. Do you think you have a balanced diet, and how important is a balanced diet to you? How much time for the day do you stop and check? Like, hey, I'm about to consume this. What is in the package? You know, we growing up, we used to be encouraged to read the ingredient package of whatever we buy, expiration date and thing like that. Is that still going on? So take the poll first, everybody. Welcome to the live. Come in, big up on yourself. Tell us where you're watching from. Hit us up in the chat so we can shout you out. You feel me? I was streaming here from Charlotte. Hello, Sandy. Welcome, big up, big up. Welcome to the live. Take our poll. We like running our poll. We like the data. How important is a balanced diet to you? Do you think you have a balanced diet? You know what I mean? And I like to elaborate on the topic. Our friend Griffer asked, how much time a day do you think we should eat? And my answer is 1 time a day. When you are hungry, you function the best. Because your primal instinct is to survive. And when your belly full, you're not really thinking about survival. You're not really, that instinct isn't turned on. So consumerism tricked us into in the late 80s to believe that you need breakfast, lunch, and dinner to survive, which is not true. You understand me? You ought to only eat 1 time a day, and that should be enough for you to stay alive. My grandfather was a man who liked to come to me and like, Cass, do you live to eat or do you eat to live? You understand me? Ask yourself that. Big up Branson. I'm sorry to hear that, Branson, and tribute to your great grandfather. Tribute to your great grandfather. Respect, respect. Hello, Luke Van Dale. My day is going great, Had a great day. You know what I mean? We're here spreading peace and positivity to the world. Our discussion and our topic for today is a balanced diet. And I'm trying to see how much people think they have a balanced diet. And so far, we got 5 votes, and 80% of the polls say no. Yankee, Yakelin, Mato, Bombo big up and respect Yakelin, Mato for the jewels. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Respect, respect. Brian, as I say, sorry to hear that. Um, please take the poll. So I was saying about a balanced diet now and eating. Ruby loves you. Welcome to the live. Ruby loves you. Welcome to the live. So as I was saying about a balanced diet, um, how important is it to you? One of the things I like to I'm going to emphasize, as I said, we just need a couple more voters. Big up Bear 2, no. Big up Spider-Man P1G. Big up Madness 377. Understand? Please take our survey. Do you think you have a balanced diet? How important is a balanced diet to you? Hit me up in the chat and tell me what you think. You understand me? And our friend Griffer had commented early and asked how much time a day do you think you're supposed to eat? And I'm like, that's a great question. It sets the tone. My belief, or based on what I see, my research and things like that, eating one time a day is adequate, is enough. You understand me? When you're hungry, it's the real you. When you're hungry, you're prime. You came in this world hungry. You came in this world hungry. Your primal instinct is the most active when you're hungry. So being full shouldn't always be a priority. You understand me? Satisfaction should be the aim of the game. As I say, quantifying your life. How much is enough? You feel me? Remember to take our survey. So far, we have 11 votes. 73% say they don't think they have a balanced diet, while 27% say they have a balanced diet. Big up Aiden Key. Big up Six Cylinder Legend. Fire 6 cylinder. No eating the soul. You understand me? But anyway, do you think you have a balanced diet? How much time a day do you think you're supposed to eat? And take the poll. Big up South California, Albert. Big up your goddamn self. You feel me? Positive energy, positive energy. All right, how much time do you guys stop to check the label, read the container, and see what you're eating for the day? Do you get up and plan your meal throughout the day, plan your nourishment throughout the day? Because at the end of the day, people, these are primal functions. We often hear people, motivational speaker, everybody be like, "Oh, we get caught up in life." This is what we forget to do. Remember, your only objective in life is to eat. So it ought not to be that it's so far out of your focus. You get up and you worry about probably a car, you get up and worry about the house, but you don't center yourself. All right, as I said, we like to elaborate at 14 view. Big up VG56 tanks, 6 cylinder. Okay, that is great, 6 cylinder, and I hope you continue on your weight loss journey. Addy 404W. And thanks for the subscribe, Addy. Thanks. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. You know, peace and positivity. So 43% of 14% vote so far. 43% say yes, they think they have a balanced diet. And 57% say no, they don't think they have a balanced diet. And what I was saying to everybody is food is important. If you put so much emphasis on transport, if you put so much emphasis on clothing the body, why aren't you pay attention to what you put into your body? Why aren't you most people out here try to make cars efficient, you know what I mean? We make sports car efficient, or we make computer program efficient, we make gaming efficient. Most engineers, you know what I mean, refine the numbers. Big up yourself, cool kid. Big up your goddamn self. Welcome back to the live. Remember to take the poll. Okay. Big up Jada Reed. Positive energy, Jada Reed. Welcome to Ira Corner, where we reason one positive topic for the day. We chill, we talk. You can't ask us anything. You can't even propose a topic yourself while we talk. You know what I mean? So today topic, we decided that we was gonna approach a diet. Do you think you have a balanced diet? All right, Jada. So do you think you have a balanced diet? And please take the survey. So 50% of people think they have a balanced diet and 50% don't in a number of 16 voters. Yeah, so we're saying you know, how much time do you focus on what you actually eat? When you get up in the morning, do you really plan your diet through and through? Calorie counts, you understand me? Sugar intake, you understand me? Even the preservative. And that's one of the most dangerous part of food consumption, the chemicals they use to preserve it. So if you stay away from preserved food and move towards more fresh food, farmer friendly food, you should be okay. So we're at 16%. So let me start discussing it. First of all, you should know that it is written in the good book that the body. No worries, cool kitty. We're just 14, 15 minutes in, even though it's a 1 hour live. So we start to discuss the topic because we like to give a little, I don't know, express our thoughts on each topic. And so for a balanced diet, do you think you have a balanced diet? And why should diet be an important part of positive energy in the world? Why should we talk about diet when we say I reckon? You have to understand first that it's mind, body, and soul. You understand me? Your hopes and dreams, your morals, that is your soul, your mind, the way you think, and your body. You have to put all of them. Big up yourself, Mark G. You have to put all three of them together to function properly. Okay? So whenever you go and you're gonna have a meal, you ask yourself, how does this meal help me? How does this meal nourish me? You understand me? And remember, the Bible said the body is a temple. The body is a temple, so you have to treat it like a temple. You don't do certain things inside a temple. You don't let certain things enter a temple. And that is how you should treat the body when not too much sugar, not too much salt, you know, balance nutritional diet. Easy, cool kitty, easy. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. And so, Batch Air, what's going on? Welcome to the live. How's your day going? Where you streaming from? Tell us. Remember to take our survey and subscribe. Do you think you have a balanced diet? Angela Full Wilder, welcome to the live. Tell us where you're watching from. Take our poll. Do you think you have a balanced diet? Remember, the body is a temple and you should treat it as such. You should watch what you're allowed to enter. You should, ask yourself, how can you better your temple? And you should keep your temple clean. You feel me? That is our view on balanced diet. We also emphasize that eating 1 time a day is adequate. When you eat 1 time a day, you can eat as much as you want. Understand me? And it allows a better, I don't even know, but that's where we attend that. All eating the diet is a part of our journey into positivity and thing because as we say, mind, body, and soul. So yeah, really just here kicking it on this topic. I'm a bit burnt out. I had a long day at work today. I'm a bit burnt out. So but we're just still here spreading positivity and thing. Angela, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Kevin French, Bumbleclaw, Wagwan, my general, we there here, I kick it in. Remember, if you take the survey, we like to have the data. 53% say they don't think they have a balanced diet. Ethan Stowe, boom, respect for the jewel, Ethan Stowe. Respect. Much appreciated, you know. And thank. Remember to subscribe. I'm doing a giveaway. Whenever I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a raffle for PlayStation 5. So remember to subscribe. Okay. Let me see if I can. Ethan. Bomboclot, Ethan Store. Respect for the jewels. Under 446. Bomboclot, Ethan Store. Respect. Bomboclot. She time, Ethan Store. Bomboclot. Respect for the jewels. Respect. Under 446. I don't do EBT. You should check out the videos them on my live and my in my channel. I do homesteading. I raise chicken, ducks, turkey. You know, plant my own vegetation and stuff like that. You feel me? Not that anything is wrong with EBT and thing like that, because as you know, a person's situation is a person's situation, and you can't really judge until you've been there and done that. But Bomboclat, cool kid, Bomboclat, respect. You feel me? But you can't really judge. And thanks very much, cool kid. As I say, every ruby is really appreciated. Thank you guys very much. So we have 20% take the live, 55% say they don't think they have a balanced diet, and 45% think they do have a balanced diet. Yes, sir. That's what age do to you. Brandon treat. That is why you need to have a balanced diet. Take the poll. Do you think you have a balanced diet? How into your diet are you? How much time for the month do you stop, assess what you eat, and replan? How much time do you add nutrients and vitamins and tell yourself that, hey, I'm working on body mass, or I'm working on stamina? Uh, Mind, body, and soul, people. If you're gonna be a positive thinker, you really need health to do so. You understand me? We can't say we're positive. We can't say we are Christian. We can't say none of that if we're not taking care of what God has given to us, which is our health. Health is all we have. You understand me? Bombo clot, los skull, bombo clot, bombo clot. 22 bombo clot, my general. Big up. Thanks very much for the ruby at Locust Kaka. Big up, respect. Welcome to the live. My general. Remember to subscribe so you can have a chance to win back. We're doing a 5K drive. Whenever we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna raffle a PlayStation 5. I'm trying to work and getting it in here so we can have it on the table to show you guys. Locust. Oh yes, Locust 5. That's how it works. Once you get the mod for the day. All right, Locust, welcome for coming. Rayan G10. Thank you very much, Rayan. And I'm gonna go and check out that scripture. No, I didn't unrank you, cool kid, but that's how the cloud locust. That's how the mod thingy work. Every live, you redo the jewel, and the person that redo the most jewel gets the mod position. The first person was passing time. Then you was the second moderator, and then Locust mod and ask for the mod. Uh, uh, cool kid Locust mod already did his donation and got the mod for the day. We can just tomorrow is the next day. You just come early, cool kid. If you had done it earlier when you got here, we would have done the mod. But Locust 5 get a chance to mod to the cool kid. We have to learn to, tomorrow you can be here again. Big up yourself, but big up on yourself and let's do this. So as I say, we're trying to talk about balanced diet, bring attention to what's important in life and not the simple things. A balanced diet. Do you think you have a balanced diet? And how important is a balanced diet to you? You understand? Remember the Bible said that the body is a temple and you should treat it as such. I say here in Americana, while we all are neutral religious views and your belief is your belief, we believe in mind, body, and soul. And the only way you're going to have a healthy mind is if you have a healthy body. Okay? And with both healthy mind and body, then you can cultivate your soul. So remember, read the label of the things you eat. Pay more attention to what you put into your body. Boom, Buckler, Locust, big up for the jewel. Pay more attention to what you put in your body. You understand me? Take more. I'm telling you, on my channel, I emphasize gardening. Even if you don't take everything from even if you don't grow everything at home, the herbs that you put into your seasoning. You understand me? Tea, if you guys like warm beverage, I like mint tea. I grow my own mint and stuff like that. So if you take back a fraction of the power, a fraction, fresh tomatoes, you can grow tomatoes in a bucket, potato in a bucket, bucket gardening and stuff like that. There is so many ways to, you understand me? I'm looking for to maintain your health. So many ways. If you're a person, if you have a video game, you'll be getting regular updates. If you have your iPhone, they regularly update the iPhone. So why aren't you updating the nutrients you put into your body? Why aren't you checking and scaling back and move, balancing forward and the nutrients you read? Um so with 23 minutes into our live, we soon do our update on Jamaica and then we do our shout out. Big up to everybody, cool kid. Big up yourself. No worry, tomorrow is the next day. And that's the beauty about life. And that's why we're here every day. Because we're here to remind you that every day is a chance to live. Every day you get up with a new slate, a fresh slate. You understand me? It's one of the things you learn in life. But big up yourself. Cool kid. Remember, guys, take the survey, subscribe, and when remember on Iricon on Wednesday, we take music requests and thing like that. Oh, I've been looking at these body cam footage, man, and they be wild as hell. I'm going to bring in a camera and then we do the split screen where I can show you my computer screen soon. But we're just trying to get the live family up, get the podcast out there. Positivity. Boom, Larry Lan Ramirez. Am I saying it right? Hello, thank you very much, Mr. Ian Ramirez. Thanks very much. And tell us where you're watching from. We appreciate your donation very much. Thank you very, very much. And thing like that. Hit us up in the comment, take our poll. Do you think you have a healthy diet? How often do you read the label of the things you put into your mouth? Remember, it's mind, body, and soul. So if you're even a good thinker, you have to nourish your body properly. Swish is sweet. No, I'm from Jamaica. Swish is sweet. Are you from Chicago? Where you watching from? Take our poll. Do you have a balanced diet? We really want to know. Welcome to our live stream. We like positivity. We enjoy everybody view. Again, Ian Ramirez, thank you so much for your contribution. And Bombo Clot, three times my general. Sweet Chili, big up yourself, big up yourself. Sugar Mamas, where have you been? We haven't seen you in a while, but welcome to the live. We're here chilling. Welcome, welcome. Our topic, we have our survey on the board. We have 25 votes so far. 52% say they think they have a healthy diet, while 48% say no. To the 52% we say congratulations and keep it up. And to the 41% they say remember, it take only a few seconds to stop and read the label. It take only a few minutes to stop and plan your diet for the day. You have to remember that the good book says, and I don't know but to all the Christians out there and all of those who grew up on this side of the world like I do, the good book says that the body is a temple, so you should treat it as such. You understand me? Yeah, we went live. We try to go live every day. You should check back the other live stream them and thing that like that. We had like a little Airy Wednesday where we drank and we played music and stuff like that. So and we're gonna do it again next Wednesday, Sugar Mama. So I hope you come through and thing like that. And we had quite a few interesting topic and thing like that. But thanks very much for the support. Thanks very much for the support, Sugar Mamas. But as I was saying, the body is a temple. We should treat it as such. Um, one away, one away. One of our viewers text us and asked how much time a day do I think a person should eat, and that was a very great question. I think it's one of the most wonderful questions. And I came to realize that you only need to eat one time a day. It makes food taste way better. It gives you a chance to digest your food way better. And just many, it costs less. So don't let consumerism trick you. We're not here to cause a problem. We're not trying to, I'm just here to, put a little positivity in the world. You need a healthy body to possess a healthy mind. Balance your diet, read what is on the label, look what you're putting into yourself. Okay, so we're 30 minutes into the live, and now we're going to with Jamaica news, which we take from the Gleaner. It's the Jamaica newspaper. We just try to follow up on Jamaica, and the word of the day is gwe. Gwe. I don't know if you guys can say it. I heard the Japanese they use the word gwe too. And gwe is just go away. Gwe. A person provoke you, just gwe man. Mm. So that's the word of the day, gwe. They say go away. Gwe. Gwe. Try to say that as fast as possible and you get gwe. We're gonna go to the Gleaner, go and check out some news in Jamaica. Cause well, we do 30 seconds, and after this 15 to 30 minutes of reading Jamaican news and discussing stuff, we're gonna shout out people. We just do strictly shout out after that before the live ends. So remember, if you want me to shout you out or shout out anybody for you, you can hit me up in the live. Tell me where you're watching from. We don't shy away from a good conversation. Anyways, the Jamaican Reggae Boys did not qualify for the 2028 World Cup Olympics. It's not on this news page, but I remember they did not qualify, and that was sad. The bobsledge team, the Jamaican bobsledge team, won gold at some winter games. I'm not sure. And Jamaica was ravaged by a hurricane called Hurricane Melissa. And they're currently trying to rebuild. But while they try to rebuild right now, it's just madness. Most people only see the island. Jamaica is a very tumultuous country. A lot of, madness. But they're trying to get their stuff together. They said they're supposed to have back power restored to the island by, I think, February. My 2 cents on the whole situation is Jamaican government, they need to really be a government. I think it profits more. Like, I've run a business, and in my younger days I thought running a business was showmanship. I learned that it profit more to actually run a business than to have a fancy looking business. I see the prime minister walking around and walking to nowhere. The cabinet member, they sit down talking. I haven't seen a drawing. I haven't heard any law about land use. The best and most proper use of land. If I've been like, if my family member they have anything about them, they can tell you Cassidy's. I told them that they was coming for this island, and I'm telling you, if you don't use the island, reserve some of it for farming, some of it for tourism, you're gonna lose it all. You have to build better buildings. You can't have these mansions up in the hill that can't take place anymore. You understand me? Must have smaller communities, smaller building. It's a small island, and it's a lot of us. But if Jamaica gonna get anywhere, they really need to sit down and think about these things. Meanwhile, there is a curfew in Spanish Town. For those who don't know, the Jamaica used to be run by the Spaniards. And so the big up yourself, Carrier Hudson. Big up yourself. And this is the Jamaica flag, but big up Brazil too. You don't know one world. And so in Jamaica, we have a town called Spanish Town because the Caribbean used to be run by the Spaniards. That is why Dominican Republic and them speak Spanish. And Guatemala, Mexico, and Colombia is right below us. It's south of us. So Jamaicans would have spoke Spanish, but the British came. The British came and whooped the Spanish ass and took Jamaica. So it was the Red Coast versus the Spanish. And so we have a place called Spanish Town, and there is crazier than squirrels. Bombo clot 4 time Los Kharkov. Big up yourself, respect. But Spanish Town tend to get out of order, you feel me? And a lot of violence take place there. I think Spanish Town would equivalent at Chicago, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So there is that. A big thing that we have in Jamaica too is our, like how you guys have college football. For us, it's high school football and soccer. So high school soccer is a big thing for us, and we call it the Da Costa Cup. You feel me? R plus W, big up. R plus W said big up Riley, his girlfriend, and tonight the special night. He didn't say it was a special night, but big up. You don't know. Well, go on R plus W. Where are you watching from? But I'm not really seeing any plans on how they plan to get back these children into school. Big up Florida, man. Big up yourself. Only one Florida God make. You hear that? Ain't no other place like Florida. Uh-huh. I hope you enjoy yourself. How is the family? How is the holidays going? Guys, spam. I'm not sure what that mean. Locus. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. We're here looking over some highlights of the Jamaican news. Um, we're just chilling. There, Jamaica was hit with a hurricane the other day. I'm reading a part of the Gleaner Facebook page where they're saying that 160 person, 64 person lost their life. That's sad. Yeah, we pray for them. Prayer goes out. You know, one of my deeper thoughts, I never in my studies though, they said that the persons that opened the first tomb in Egypt, the first tomb, the entire team died within 2 weeks. I feel like a curse is upon the world sometime. I feel like we live in mass delusion and it just keeps going on and on. But only a prayer can save us. So we pray to God that we don't lie to ourselves, that we don't delude ourselves. And we pray to God that everybody's under the spell kind of wake up and we just live life like it ought to be lived. But anybody know the big up low Kaka? But anybody know the rafting thing? I know those raft that people like to go to Jamaica. They are coming back. They are coming back again. Oh, and that was from the 28th. So nothing new to report. People just still gathering themselves from Melissa, and I'm saying the government's still down there. I'm telling you, if you are a politician and your job is to, let's use a word, pilferage, my good sir. I'm just saying, if any Jamaican politician ever see this, and you feel like as a politician you can make money. You can't make money if your citizen broke. You have to empower them. Yeah, if your citizen have the bigger the house is, the more tax you get to collect. So it don't big up yourself, low kaka, bombo clock, three time, and respect R plus W, respect. But anyway, I'm saying that if you just do your job, man, if they just really work for a better country, better output, it's easier than trying to take blood from stone to make nothing out of something. I'm telling you, government want to use idle port container for housing. Okay. You think so? R plus W, the world is getting better. But you know, the world is detailed to you. So I mean, if you realize if things around you, if you put yourself in a better position, then yeah, the world is getting better. But are the people in the world getting better? I don't think so. R plus W. I don't think so, and I don't think you should strive to find them. Big up Leighton 1333. Boom, cloud, man. Respect. I don't think the people in the world getting better. We keep reasoning stupidity. Once upon a time, we used to discuss policies. We used to discuss production. The art. We used to, work and say we're trying to keep poverty away. You know, I haven't heard about a drought in growing up as a boy, there used to be droughts, no rain. And so you would have to make do with the resources them and stuff like that. I'm not really understanding Las Kaka, but yeah. And I'm saying I don't even know, I got distracted by old body talk, but the world isn't getting better. The world has always gotten better. The world, the beautiful things in the world is always there. Spring is wonderful. Winter is wonderful. Fall is wonderful. If you leave the trees them alone, they live for 1,000 years. But mankind, man. Bob Marley have a song say money is not the problem.
It's the heart and mind of men. You understand me? And I said that is why I spend an hour a day trying to change the heart and mind of men. I know I cannot do it, but you have to try. And I didn't want to do it, but when I see the young man Charlie Kirk died like that, I'm like, you can't shy away from it. You can't make the bully us into thinking that the advertisement that we'll ever get, they'll never get us. Somebody will rise and spread positivity and peace always, you know. As I say, money isn't the problem, it's ambition. How much is enough? You feel me? But even in my country, yeah, the world itself will always get better. The world is like it's like a body, you know, it will do whatever it need to do to protect itself. We cannot don't let them tell you, oh, nuclear weapons they can't destroy the earth. If they could destroy the earth, they would have done it already. I promise you, they can't destroy the earth. They cannot understand it. They cannot fathom it. They cannot leave it either. Understand me? Daniel Pergostan, big up yourself. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Remember to take our poll. The body is a temple. The body is a temple, and you gotta watch what you put in it. Do you think you have a balanced diet? Understand me? And that's what we're discussing. Me and RW was discussing if the world is getting better on the side, and we both agree that the world get better. You know what I mean? Every day we discover new elements. Every day we discover new ways to live our life. But the mind of men keep getting worse. You understand me? If they build lock, men design tools to pick lock. It we just keep getting worse. You understand me? If I just can't emphasize how downward we think. But as I said, this live here is to spread positivity and urge you to think logical and urge you to walk light. You know what I mean? That way you can get where you're going. 28 people to court to poll. Um, 54% say yes, they think they have a balanced diet, and 46% say no. What I say is make sure you pay attention to what you're putting into your body. Take a minute out of your day, 5 minutes out of your day. Plan your diet. You understand me? If you can fine tune a car, if you can fine tune a program, your laptop, your game, then you can fine tune your diet, which in turn will help your body. You understand me? So just, you know, I have a lot of hobbies, you know, a lot of hobbies. Content creating is one. Um, I like to build stuff and things like that. And I like to read a lot, and do research. I like history because you can't know where you're going unless you know where you're coming from, right? So you try to understand where we're coming from and where we intend to go. And that is why I'm saying they have us off track. This is not what we great grandparents they agreed to when they send us to school how many years ago. Boom, 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 clock, look, car. 3 time general, 3 time, big up yourself. You feel me? But yeah, I like being outdoors. I like plants too. Plants, they don't move, but if you pay attention to them, they talk. They can tell you when there's too much light. They can tell you when there's too much water. All you got to do is just observe them. Yeah. Um, FK Fish 23. What language are they thinking? I'm thinking they're thinking sign language. Because if you think in English and the person that speaks Spanish thinks in Spanish, then by that reasoning, I'm thinking to themselves, they imagine the sign in their head and sign it. That's what I call an educated guess. But don't follow me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying for now. Big up on yourself. Everybody who come visit us on the Iricon, who emphasize peace, positivity, and difference. Big up on yourself. Lakaka, bomba clot. 4 time bomba clot, bomba clot. Big up yourself. Go ahead, R plus. Go ahead. You know that's what we're here for. The conversation, the company. You feel me? And we love collecting the data. 52% of people say yes, they think they have a balanced diet. And to those who say they have a balanced diet, I hope you can emphasize and share some of your idea. Don't push it on people, but share some of your idea of how to keep a balanced diet with others. You understand me? You should keep drawing, R plus W. Again, I grew up under the Bible. I'm not pushing any religion and anybody. But I think the Bible is a book of moral, strong moral substance, and every man have to give account for his own soul. Do what makes you happy. You must know that karma is real. You must know that there is repercussion to your action, not just for drawing, but for whatever you do. But I say all of that to say, do what you love. Understand me? Just know that you have to pay the price. So if you love to draw and it takes a lot of time, just remember you have to find time to draw. And it pleases you, you would have done a job well done. Bomba clot, bomba clot, bomba clot, bomba clot, 7 time Lokaka. Yes, RW. Riz, Riz, big up yourself, Riz. I saw you. Don't say a word. I was just talking to RW. Where are you watching from, Riz? And did you take our survey? Remember to subscribe. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna raffle for a PlayStation 5. Um, me trees. Morality is the yeah. I really think we are Meech. I really think we only purpose on Earth is to strengthen our moral fiber. I think that the lack of difference in this life, and when I say difference, I'm not talking about the lack of different intelligence, because human being is the only intelligence. It signals to us isolation. And why would we be isolated? Because we have poor moral fiber. R plus W just said to us, is the world getting better? It is, but people are getting worse. The disease and disillusion of mankind is at an all time worst. I believe whatever drives us to socialize the way we do now, where people want to abandon their role in society, is a result of, I don't know, us going down into the tombs them in Gaza and Israel, those King Tut tombs, whatever annihilated advanced civilization as the Egyptian, they sealed it away. And going and open it could mean nothing good for us. I feel like we are delusional to the last bit. But this is how we overcome it. We sit down and we discuss it amongst ourselves. Big up yourself, James. Welcome to the live. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Lakaka. For real. And we got to stay, we just got to really look at the truth and call it as it is. And better we sell from there. It is easier to lie to ourselves than to get up and do the work. And everybody gonna take the long way out. Yes, sir. It is easier for a pastor to pretend like he's righteous and holy and like I can't lead a flock. I wouldn't know where to lead them to. But I can urge every man to, stand up and be logical and try to have some type of sense about him and try to have some type of direction. Boombo clock la kaka 2 time, 2 time. Big up yourself, R plus. Boombo clock la kaka. Big up yourself. Respect, respect. And thank you guys very much for your donation and thing like that. Remember to subscribe because as I say, we want to, learn to take with one hand and give with the other. And so when we hit 5,000, we're gonna be raffling for a PlayStation 5. And I wish you all the luck. And after the PlayStation 5, we're gonna do a lot more giveaway because we're trying to get to 100,000 subscriber eventually, and to grow a big family where we can all share our sense of neutrality and positive energy, you know what I mean? And let light shine into the world. You feel me? We're approaching with our. Remember to hit us up in the chat. This is shout out time. At this time, we talk to anybody, answer any question. Yes, yes. 'Cause for those who know the way, they can always, show them and lead. But at the end of the day, Mitchell Risa, it's always up unto each man shall give account for his own soul. So while you can urge a brother, while you can show him the way, you still in Jamaica we say you can carry horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. You can bring the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. But still, urge your brother same way. Say, let your neighbor know. You understand me? Can still share the information. You understand me? And one of my greatest message I would like to spread on this platform is room in your life for difference. In an engine, the pistons them are different from the engine block itself, and just a sliver of room inside that chamber allow the piston to go up and down and drive the big beautiful machine. You understand me? Difference can still become one. Difference can still serve a greater purpose. So when you think about Iricana, when you think about the Jamaican them, just think about peace. That's why Bob Marley said one love. It no matter all type of, it's only one love. You understand me? Everybody can get that one love. I reckon everybody today we survey was, do you think you have a balanced diet? 29 people took our survey, 52% say yes, they think they have a balanced diet, and 48% say no. What did we say? We said the good book said the body is a temple, so you should treat it like such. Plan your meals more. You understand me? Read the label of the products that you use. Spend some time to fine tune your meal, to fine tune your health, mind, body, and soul. You can have a beautiful mind, you can have a positive mind. It isn't meant anything if your body isn't healthy. You understand? R plus yes, the mind is what evil. And the only way to change your mind is to meditate, think, spend time to yourself and think. Create scenarios in your head and play them through. You understand me? It's just that's why simulators come about. Simulators, you practice it and you practice it till you get it right. You can think about things. Spend most of your time thinking, working on your thought process. How do I overcome anger? How do I overcome hate? How do I overcome jealousy? You understand me? Back in the days that are not even back in the days, the monks they find not they hum suture. You understand me? Beat the gong, and they find peace and tranquility. So you just have to find a way to find peace. Do what make you happy. R plus W asks me, did I have a hobby? Whenever my wife's stressing me out, I go gardening. There's so much peace in the garden alone. The birds chirping. You lose yourself digging a hole to put the plants in. Lose yourself lining them up, arranging them, and it's so rewarding when they come forth in spring. You understand me? And of course, God will find you even if He lost, because even if you lost, because you lost, He's always found. He's omniscient. You understand me? And we can take comfort in that as people. Whether no matter what religion you're from, you must know that the Creator, the Almighty, is all knowing. Mhm. But we're about to hit our hour. As I said, I did like a 10-12 hour day today. I want to give you guys extra time. But I hope to see you guys again tomorrow because I go live 1 hour a day every day. So tomorrow again I'm here. Cool kid, I'm sorry I didn't get something there today. And Lokaka, thank you very much for modding today. You've been a great mod. You too, cool kid. I'll see you guys next time. And remember, love, peace, and chicken grease. And the word for today is gwe. Go away. Go. So if somebody says something to you you don't like, say, go from your someone. You understand? Big up on yourself.